Salve governors and welcome to the channel. My name is the Honey Badger and it's time for episode 20 of our Anno 117 adventure. Let's see, last time we did upgrade in Minerva quite a few buildings to patrician residences, and this allowed to bump our balance quite by a lot. Last time we were having, I think episode 19, we started with 1.5-ish K, and now we are at 4K. Well, the progress doesn't stop there, because we are also going to need a lot more things in here, namely lounges. Let's see, the lounges production, if I'm gonna check around here, it will give me prestige. And not that great of a thing. We might as well place it on another island. But for now, let's just say that it's okay. 4.4k resource denarii, sorry. What I want to do, however, is to build all of these services on Ceres Island, since it will boost production by a lot. And in order to do that, well, we're gonna need money. And for now, we just need to wait for that money to accumulate. And in order to not waste time and you guys just staring how I triple speed everything, I'm actually going to plan the next island. What's happening over here? Okay, seems like he wants a fight. Let's also do a Legio ship over here. Let's see, we don't need the archer modules, but we need the armor. There we go. And basically we're gonna use Neptune's buff to have a single very good Quirem to handle it. Also, I do see here some castaways. Let's see what's up with them. By the way, I knew that they are castaways because I just made a guide on the game, and that's fine. Well, anyway, let's get the castaways and wait for the ship to be built. There we go, we got it. It's one that increases prestige, so it's kinda meh. And since that's not a trading ship, but this is one, seems like we ended the festival, that's okay. Also, let's turn off the annoying notifications. Trade and trade routes, there we go. And let's grab some resources to be delivered on the new island. Let's see, concrete, tiles, marble and mosaics will be needed. So let's grab everything and deliver it to this island over here. Now this island is huge. And it's good that it's huge because we are going to go on creating one island dedicated to Mars. Basically, I really want to make sure that all my land units have massive bonuses. And for that, let's firstly clean up the island a little bit together with the Governor Villa, because we don't need it over there. And let's get rid of all this garbage. Basically, Ubisoft forgot to make sure that the cosmetics are also getting cleaned up whenever you are going for an island takeover. Now, let's see, around here, I really want to place my Governor Villa in a way that helps me. So I'm thinking maybe somewhere around here. And because we had an entire episode dedicated to how to build a city layout, I will just use the copy tool and copy at minimum half of the buildings around here. So let's say this half over here. Now, the reasoning why I'm copying half, actually, I can't even right now. It's because we need concrete for the roads, and we don't have the required concrete yet, so it will take some time. Let's see, do we have idle ships around here that can deliver us concrete? The answer is yes. So we're going to use them to deliver over here concrete. There we go. And where's the ship that needed to deliver concrete from over here? Why isn't it delivering it? I am not quite 100% sure what's happening. Ooh, another float slam. Let's see what do we have in it. And another one. Most likely from the same thing. And there we go. We got 100 concrete over here. Let's upgrade firstly the trading post. And plonk down a depot. Just to have more... there we go. Somewhere around here should be fine. Let's leave a road connection. Maybe we want to connect something on that area. Okay, good. And let's have the road connection built over here. Okay, and while we are at it, let's make sure we are buying everything that we are going to need. Let's go to buy when under 200. There we go. And for all goods, I'm going to set up minimum stock to 10 and sell above when 200, let's say. Good, perfect. Now we can actually do the copy pasting, most likely. Yes, we will. Let's go back over here. And expect immense lag to start happening. Let's see, where does our city end? It ends somewhere around here. There should be a fine copying. So we copied up until the governor villa. There we go. And let's move on this island and see where we are going to place it. So let's see, our port is over there. Over here, I would love to have some production buildings and other shenanigans. And somewhere around here-ish would be fine theoretically. Basically, as I learned from the new guide that I released, the one handling area of effects, it's best if you put your public buildings, especially the tier 3 ones, as in the middle of the island as possible to cover as much terrain as possible. So let's say somewhere around here. And we're already needing 157 concrete. God damn it. Let's wait for concrete to arrive here. Come on, guys. Where's the concrete? Here it most likely is, and it's coming very, very slowly. Yep, it is. But the good part is that we have 15k, so we can actually build the theater over here, which should increase the population statistics a bit. Yep, happiness, knowledge, and prestige. So we're boosting the knowledge too. There we go, finally. Now they should not be complaining anymore. We got 250. Let's retry the copy paste again. So from around here should be okay. Up until the governor villa over here. Good. And let's go in here. And let's get our bearings yet again. So the trading port is over there.
And may soon revolt.
And I'm going to plonk it somewhere around here-ish. Let's say something like this. Perfect. And we got our first half. Let's put more concrete in our thing. And let's go back over here and copy the other half. And for copying the other half, basically what I will do is actually copy the entire thing this time. Let's make sure we are getting the same exact position. There we go. And copying it up until here. This should be fine. And let's go to Mars. And basically we are going to match the things over here. As we can see, it is matched. And plonk it down. There we go. We got every single thing handled. I hope at least. Let's see, is it similar with this thing? Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. Cool. I'm not going to complain about it. So let's build the governor villa firstly. And all of the Libertus residences. But let me get rid of this aqueduct over here because we're not going to connect it in the same exact place. And let's make sure we are connecting it to the trading post firstly to have everything handled. Perfect. And now the patron god, as I mentioned, Mars. And Mars will not only give us weapons but also sandals. So we're going to produce sandals and armor on this island together with charcoal. There we go. And do we have enough wood? Most likely not, but let's see. Let's plonk the first buildings down. Let's see where's the... where are you? Come on. The taverns. Oh, we're gonna need wood. Okay. Let's send both of them to Neptune to gather wood. There we go, over here. How's the Quinterem looking like? Okay, it's producing nicely. Oh, and something that I learned about the area of effects is that we don't have a tavern around here to increase our population even more. So let's plonk one down. Let's say somewhere around here. And a pub. Jesus, even him? No. I'm not going to accept any defensive pacts. I just want them to be attacked later down the line. Maybe after we research alliances, this one, we might be considering that. But for now, I really want to attack people. So, yeah. There we go. Did we get any wood here yet? Nope. Let's wait for the ships to come.
All the better for the day we meet on the sun.
And for this one, I might as well send it to another island that has a lot of wood, like this one over here. Seems like we are full of hemp over here. That's good. I love to see this.
Construction of a ship has finished.
And there we go. We have also a military ship. Let's put our global buff and go attack the pirates directly. And let's see, this ship arrived here. Let's grab all of the wood. and deliver it over here to Mars. Good, we also got timber. By the way, let's also put some a sardine fishing hut over here. There we go. And we can grab even further buildings. Let's see, where's the marketplaces around here? Might as well put the sanctuary in. Bakery, winter. Basically, if I'm selecting the marketplace like this, it won't show up in planning, sadly. I'm not sure if it's a bug or not. But let's see, this old farm clearly needs to go together with the aqueduct. And where do we have? There we go, a market. And now it will build all of the markets, all of the Medici, vigilances, and city watch. We're gonna need more wood. Let's see, did it arrive yet? Nope. We're gonna need to wait for it to arrive. She sold us free lumber. Okay. That works. And a festival can be held over here. I'm not going to provide any resources. Actually, random specialist sounds good, but for 4 hours... okay, why not? Let's have it over here while we are at it. And there we go, here's our timber. Let's plunk it down over here and grab even more Libertus residences. There we go, we built the entire Libertus area. It's now time for the other things. Oh, by the way, the custodias. Let's also build them. Now we can do the olive presses and vigilances, but for that, again, wood is missing. Let's see, did our ship arrive over here? Doesn't look like. Nope, here he is. Did I accidentally send... god damn it. I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. Okay, let's wait, load up on stuff, and then deliver it. There we go. And let's deliver it to Mars over here. And while we are at it, let's go back to Neptune and grab more lumber and shenanigans from here. Good, it looks like we are kind of a bit worrisome on workforces, but that's because of the ships. Let's change this military's workforce to Ignitium, which will be our Mars island. Come on. Continue attacking, please. There we go. Okay, perfect. And we're gonna need to upgrade to plebeians. No worries, we are gonna do that once we have the required lumber. Let's see here. I think I did send a ship to come over here, and there should be another ship coming with the... Yep, here it is. Let's grab the lumber, and why not the rest of the things too. And deliver it to Mars. There we go, it seems like it deleted that pirate ship, which is great. We can even send it somewhere around here to just stand guard and attack every single pirate ship that is coming. And let's see, did we get around here the required resources? Nope, not yet. Actually, the resources got sold to us just right now, 100. Perfect. So let's see about warehouses. There we go. Vigilances and everything. Hell, I think we can upgrade everything now to the maximum. Unless we are remaining out of money. There we go. We're also missing critical workforces, but that's fine. Let's not forget about the Pileuses and the sandal makers too, potters too. Let's see, bakeries too, soap makers. And how many buildings are we still looking for? The Epicure of Water, we're gonna ignore it. And we're gonna need Tibians now. These guys should be ready to be upgraded. Yep, they are. And let's see, they're gonna need a warehouse on this side too. So let's get rid of a small road over there. And grab a warehouse. Plonk it right over here. Good, now they should be able to handle it. Yep, now it's all about upgrading. And let's start from the middle. There we go. Oh, let's also not forget the shrines around here. There we go, they were fully gotten. And let's upgrade more residences. There we go, perfect. Good, a festival can be in Minerva. Festival knowledge, yes please. There we go. It's really interesting how the total knowledge isn't quite increasing. Let's see here in Minerva. What specialists do we have? Interesting. Vertical areas in range. So it might be a good idea to put them in Ceres Island. But for now, let's slot in the happiness area effect, since this will increase the happiness even further. There we go. Perfect. And let's see what's happening over here. How are we looking at workers? Perfect. We are already able to upgrade them to the next tier. So let's actually do that. There we go. Just to be able to handle them. And again, we are out of wood. There we go. Plonk more here. And let's upgrade even more. Perfect. We can also upgrade these guys. And these guys. And also these ones. Perfect. Now we just need to handle all of the missing goods around here, and it seems like we're also going to need a warehouse in range. Let's have a bridge that is coming like this. And why not going like this? So we can plonk down a warehouse right over here. Perfect. And the religion is going quite strongly. We are almost at 1.5, which is perfect. We already have a 40% increase in production speed. And let's see, the missing goods. Do we even have them in the island? No. Neither olives, neither flour. But for flour, we are actually going to need a grain mill around here. There we go. And we do have the grain. Perfect. So at least with the flour, we are settled. And let's see. The highest point we have on the entire island would be over here. So the aqueduct will start from this area. Perfect. And why not? Let's actually put the charcoal buildings around here, because we are going to need charcoal. And let me plonk it down as close as possible. Let's make sure that it's covering quite a lot, so I can put two of them, one nearby another. There we go. And both of them have enough. Let's have a road coming like this. And going like this. And let's put yet another charcoal burner over here. And over here. And have a road connected similarly. There we go. And we're gonna need a warehouse in range. Yeah, it reaches without absolutely no problems. We might as well build it towards the road. Let's go something like this. There we go. And a warehouse. Let's see, what's the maximum range? We're gonna go for this one, since this one is the maximum. Okay, so warehouse over here. There we go, and it will handle all of them with absolutely no problem, and it shouldn't affect the aqueduct serves. Let's also build the aqueduct itself in planning mode, of course. And let's see how worse it will get. So I will need an aqueduct on this side and one on this other side like this. Let's see, where are we gonna connect them? Let's say we are gonna connect it somewhere around there. And this one will come through here. And why not cross the river so we don't have problems. And we can put stuff down and go up to here. Perfect. And this one, it can go from over here to over here. Perfect. Quite a long ass aqueduct we're gonna need to build. It will be very interesting for the future. Well, anyway, for now, let's solve the missing goods. So let's start with olives. Do we have a dedicated olives? No, we don't have any dedicated olives. And I do think in Ceres we do have olives. Yes, we do. So let's go back to Neptune and make yet another civilian building. Ship, sorry. Let's make sure that it's configured properly. Yes, only ship ores. Perfect. And let's make it. And we have a ship under attack. Perfect. We can fight them with absolutely no issues. Let's actually go and do that.
As do we.
He's speedier than us. There we go. At least he stopped. Perfect. Come on, shoot yet again. Good. Basically, if we're gonna get him under half HP, we should be faster. Yes, good. And let's see if he drops anything useful. Let's cut his path. Come on, die already. You're almost dead. And yeah, now the Neptune bonus, you can see it in full swing. We are looking quite well. Let's see, what do you have? Sales? I don't care about sales. Ooh, what? Looks like someone got pretty pissed. I don't think this one will survive too well. But we might as well try it. At least we are going to kite one by one. And maybe we're gonna kite it into a another governor's building. Let's see. Come on, please come in range. There we go. And we're gonna go over here. Perfect. So basically, we should be able to defend ourselves. Woo, that was a close call. And reach, hopefully, reach Nefertiti's island.
Shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
But it's exactly in range.
Remember that we die, hmm?
Well, they are not gonna die, most likely. But at least we're gonna chase them off. What on earth is happening over here?
This sardine and I, we're both very small fish.
Why are you guys out of tunics again? Let's see. Let's check the tunic production. Maybe that's the issue. Yeah, we're gonna need 6 of them. Let's see. Can we put tunics around here so we get bonus income? The answer is yes. One over here. And most likely... no, not there. But over here. And most likely they're also going to need Pileuses, right? Let's unpause the game for now. And we're gonna need to, 0/4. Although there's 8 on the island, so maybe it's because we are missing Libertus workforce. There is a fight around here, I know it. Let's see where. Either a fight or sickness, because a ship got completed. That's why. Now I remember. But where's the ship? Well, let's just check some ships around here and move them to their respective things. Let's say this one, Workforce Mars. Workforce Mars. These two, basically, I really want to get rid of them, but maybe later down the line. And this should, well, it solved half of the problem. Let's do for hemp dedicated too. And this one. And this one too. There we go. We solved the workforce problem. Good enough for me for now at least. And let's see what's happening over here. He's surviving. Slightly worse for wear. But soon we should be able to handle it. Let's see. On Epona. Yeah, go for a festival on Epona. Why not? More research is always good. Is he gonna survive? Not quite. Yeah, it's not looking very good for him, but at least we pulled the pirates away from the... Yep, he did not survive. We pulled the pirates away from our area, and now it should be able to be attacked by others. Well, anyway, let's continue on building around here. Yeah, we were at missing goods. And we do have a quinterem, this one. Let's make it for olives. So let's grab all of the olives on this island. There we go. Deliver them over here in Minerva firstly. Then here, here. And then to Diana's port. Perfect. This should cover all our islands. Let's create it. And move to Latium dedicated. Perfect. Good. Let's see, around here the new quinterem is still building. We're going to sadly need a new attacking ship, but that's for later. Let's see what else are we gonna need around here. Grapes and honeycombs. Let's see, did we create a route for grapes and honeycombs? No, but we do have a route for porridge, which Mars 1 is in place. Togas also, okay. Hemp, yes it is. And garum too, okay. Let's make sure that we are buying the necessary things for Amphorae over here. Ooh, nice belief. That's good for me. Let's plunk it down in here.
As it was ordained.
There we go. And let's see, where's the Amphorae around here? Actually, we're gonna need clay and resin. Which resin was a good? There we go. This one. Perfect. And we do have quite a lot of charcoal being processed. Good. Olives will be handled soon. Yeah, we're gonna need those. Grapes and honeycombs. As I was mentioning, nope, we don't have any grapes and honeycombs yet. And for that, we're gonna need to wait. And let's see, we're gonna need to increase the population around here because I really don't like that we are already at -3. Seems like we are also having happiness issues around here. Let's see, can we increase their happiness somehow? Not quite, but we can protect against fire a bit better. Okay. Yeah, let's wait for boosting stuff around. And also for creating, there we go. We got the amphorae.
A single ant can't run the colony.
Let's see. Here it's being created. Here we don't have enough sales, but soon we will.
Fire has started in your city.
And oh yeah, we completely forgot to add emergency buildings around here. Let's do just that right now. There we go, this should cover it. Perfect, but we are still missing some Liberty workers. Let's see, in terms of food, sardines, it's something that we can boost them quite fast. So let's make a few. Let's see how many sardines we're gonna need. 4/4. Okay, simple enough. And let's see, let's plonk down one over here. One somewhere around here and one at the very end. And this should be making a nice area of effect. And let's connect it to the city. Together with a warehouse right here. Perfect. And let's downgrade a little bit the buildings just to get some Libertus workforces back, so we can have enough workforces for here. And actually we can create a new one in here. Let's plonk down a marketplace, a tavern, have concrete roads, there we go. And for over here I'm actually gonna go with 3x2 pattern because it's not necessary to cover the governor villa. It's just enough for the marketplace to be happy.
Construction of a ship has finished.
There we go, perfect. Good, this should handle everything needed around here. And we got a new ship. Good enough by me. Where's the ship? Let's see, we did olives. What's the next thing that we needed? Togas we do have, olives we will. Winery, yep. And for that we're gonna need honeycombs and grapes. So let's create a trade route from over here. Let's grab the grapes and the honeycombs. And then deliver across all islands. And then stopping by Villa Augusta to sell everything. Perfect. And let's establish route. There we go, dedicated winery, and move group to Latium dedicated. Good. Perfect, so that will be handled. Let's also manually handle it over here. Buy when under 200, and the same for the honeycombs. Perfect. And let's delete this part over here. And since we are on a Mars island, it means that we're going to also need a place where we are going to make iron. Best place, why not over here? Let's create a iron mine and have a road that gets connected over here. Perfect. Good. Now when it comes to weapon production, let's check around here what we are going to need. Well, for weapons we're gonna need a iron mine which produces in 30 seconds. Then the furnace burns for 1 minute. So we are going to need 2 furnaces, let's say somewhere around here, 1 and 2. Then we're going to need a weaponsmith and a armorer. There we go, perfect. And while we are at it, let's also put charcoal burners over here. 1 here, and most likely we can... Nope, just 1. And that one should be enough. Also, let's plonk down somewhere around here a warehouse. And we should be fine. Perfect, it's even reaching both of them. Good. Now we're gonna need to handle leather production. Now since this is a Mars island, it will also boost production for salt and the other things. So we might as well abuse it. Let's plonk down 1 over here. Do we need it to... Yeah, let's leave it at 2 because we are going to provide all the leather needed for our island starting from here. And let's create 1 of these just to extend our range. And let's see, the next thing are pigs. Where do I want to put pigs? Well, over here it doesn't sound that bad. Let's say 1 here. There we go, and let's copy it. And plonk it down 1 more here. And 1 more here. Good. And since we put them over here, let's also add a Medici. There we go, to handle the health impact. And let's see, the last thing is the tannery, which will give us happiness -2. Yeah, we might as well put them near the pigs. It doesn't quite matter. There we go, 1 and 2. However, for the tannery, we're gonna need actually 4. There we go, perfect. And this will be the area we are going to handle the resources needed for sandals. Now the next ship will be created for the upholsterer to deliver leather across all areas. And let's actually plonk down another warehouse in range. There we go, somewhere around here, just to have more places, more options for these guys to get resources. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed setting up the Mars island over here. We're still going to need and have more stuff to do around, but at least for now it's looking quite decent. I'm happy with it. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for these guys for supporting the channel, and until next time, I'm out.